Hi, I'm Derek Kinney. And if you're like many people, you have worked hard to pay down or even pay off your credit card debt. And now you wonder what's next. This is where the Millionaire Money Map is going to become your best friend. It's 5 proven steps, a simple success game plan for your money. And you can even keep your favorite latte that's going to help you get to your first $1 million and beyond so that you can join the 2 comma club, because 2 commas are better than one and life's a lot more fun. Your ideal life starts here, defining your personal and financial goals. Let me tell you a story. I came into the office many years ago on a Saturday morning to catch up on things, and I saw my voicemail light blinking. I had a decision to make. Do I press that button or go about my morning with the things I needed to get done? But a voice inside said, Derek, you need to listen to that message. I pressed it and I heard a frantic woman's voice say, Derek, you've got to call me back. I know it's Saturday morning. I'm about to be sent to jail. I need you to help me. Click. Well, if you're like me, I've never heard a message like that before. And I knew I couldn't wait till Monday to call her back. I quickly dialed it. I had recognized her voice. And I said, why do you think they're going to send you to jail? And she told me she received a letter in the mail that morning. And it basically said that she didn't have enough money in her checking account for a check that she had written. She hadn't moved money from her savings to checking to cover it. And I said, why do you think they're going to send you to jail? She said, well, the letter says non-sufficient funds. And what she told me next shocked me. She began to tell me a story about when she was 7 years old. She overheard her dad on the phone receive a call from a store manager of a store her dad had bought school clothes for she and her sisters. And the store manager said to her dad, you bounced a check. I know it was on purpose. I'm going to send the cops over to your house and have them haul you off to jail. This was as a 7-year-old girl. This woman was now in her early 60s. She was reliving something she was told when she was 7 in her 60s. What I told her next completely helped change her life. I said, we're going to bring you in the office next week. Let's unpack all this. I'll call you Monday. I'll help you move money from your savings to checking with the bank. You're not going to go to jail. There's no orange jumpsuits in your future. She comes in the office next week and we have a candid discussion. And what happened was she began to tell me about the bad money beliefs that she was holding inside. She was always complaining about, Derek, why did so-and-so get that raise and I didn't? Why did so-and-so get the promotion but I was overlooked? And I thought to myself, how come you never take my really good financial advice, because it would have made you lots of money? Well, what happened was she had fear of financial failure. You see, she felt like because she saw her dad make this mistake, if she made a mistake, then she would lose everything. So her best action was to play it safe in life. As we unpack these beliefs, what she began to realize was they were simply holding her back, and that many, many successful people make financial mistakes and they have a choice to make. They can either cower in fear and say, oh, I guess I'm not good at money. I will never have it because if I make more decisions, I'll make worse ones. Or they can say, what can I learn from this decision? And what can I do next time to improve it and do even better? And after that discussion, within 3 months, she got a promotion, she got a sizable raise, and most importantly, she began to take my financial advice at last, and she was making more money. The bottom line is this: asking yourself, what bad money beliefs may be holding you back? Because if we can't get over that hurdle, if you don't feel like you're worthy of wealth and you deserve to make more money based on the hard work that you put into it, and you have what it takes to be successful, anything I tell you as part of the Millionaire Money Map will not do anything. Because we need to make sure that you're believing and you have the ability to say, yes, I want to make more money because I want to do more good. I want to give to my church. I want to give to a cause I care about. But to do that, you've got to make more money. And I'll tell you, a friend of mine said this and it made a lot of sense. And please hear me when I say this. He said, Derek, the best way to help the poor is not to become poor. It's a pretty deep point that he made. So I want you to have the money, the good people watching this, to do more good. So how do we set a personal and financial goal? As we've talked about in our last session, we want to set a goal that you love. When you see this goal, I want you to get excited. I want you to be optimistic and hopeful and say, that's exactly what I want, because that's going to drive you to success. If the goal is, I need to eat out less, well, that's not very motivating. I need to buy less clothes. That's not motivating. We want to go on the upside, not the restriction side. So ask yourself right now, what is one financial goal? What is one personal goal? And I would even add, what is a physical fitness goal that you've got? Because how you feel about yourself, that confidence starts on the inside and works its way out. You know people. When you're around certain people, you can feel their self-confidence. It makes you feel more self-confident. I want you to be that person. And that's critical to you building the wealth framework that you want. And by following our Millionaire Map framework, that can happen for you. So step one, write down, here is my financial goal. It might be, here's when I want to retire. I want to pay X amount of debt down. Maybe I want to pay my house off a bit early. I would like to start a business. And how much would it take to do that? Again, don't think about what has held you back in the past. That is no longer living life in the rearview mirror. We're living life through the windshield of what's possible in your life. Someone might have told you you're not good with money, or you're never going to be successful. You'll never make good money. You'll never have that great promotion. That's baloney. And it stops right now. And by the way, stopping right now, stop right now and press follow. I want you to follow this channel so you don't miss out on any part of the Millionaire Money Map. All right, next, I want you to set a personal goal. What is something that you would just enjoy doing? For example, I'm just going to be honest, I'm a big Elvis fan. I know you may laugh at that. And so one of the goals I said recently was to take my son to Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. And I worked hard to achieve that goal. And so while he and I went to Graceland, it was fun time with my son. It was fun time at Graceland, but inside I knew I worked hard to achieve and grow my business to allow me to go to Graceland. You see, it's the double win. You work hard. When you set a goal and you put a deadline on it, by this date, I will achieve insert goal. You may not always achieve it. You may get close to it, but you're going to be far more likely to achieve that goal by writing it down and putting a deadline on it, because now you're focused. Let me ask you this. If you were about to go on a family vacation that you've looked forward to for months, your kids are going to be there, you're going to enjoy it, it's a place you've wanted to go, but you did no planning. And everybody comes over to your house, you're ready to leave, and they say, okay, where are we going? And you're like, well, I just thought we'd kind of figure it out as we go. We'll just figure out a way to get there, and I didn't book any flights or anything. Well, your family would look at you like you were crazy. You know, so many people spend more time planning their family vacation than they do planning their financial life. Ouch. I know that hurts. And I don't want that to happen to you. Listen, you've worked hard to pay down this credit card debt, and you might be out of credit card debt now. And the goal is the Millionaire Money Map is going to give you the steps to think like wealthy people do. It's not about just hitting the hot stock tip or suddenly getting the inheritance. Many people think that wealthy people inherit their money. Very, very few wealthy people, people with $1 million and above, actually inherit their money. They follow this 5-step framework. So we've talked about how to set a financial goal, how to set a personal goal, and also set a physical fitness goal. Here's what I find. When you're outside, when you walk, when you ride your bike, when you do something of physical exertion, it actually gives you more energy. So many people think, man, I'm tired. I need to sit on the couch and I need to binge watch Netflix. Nothing against Netflix. There's some great shows there, but you want to limit that. I think of Netflix as a reward for my hard work during the day. If I haven't worked hard during the day, I'm sure not watching TV at night. I haven't earned that. That's how I think. That's a goal that I set. And so if you're feeling tired, the best antidote to feeling tired is to get up and expend energy. Just go for a walk around the block. It clears your head without your phone and you can focus. So we've talked about financial goal, personal goal, physical fitness goal. And the key is naming the goal and then writing out the date by which you want to accomplish that. And then the key here, what's at stake if you don't achieve that goal? In my case, how would I have felt of not getting to enjoy time with my son going to Graceland? As we had that entire road trip together there, the experience, the road trip back, it was awesome. We still joke and laugh about that. That would have all been robbed if I hadn't worked hard to achieve that goal. And what I'm going to tell you is this: whether you're watching this right now and you're 20 or you're 30 or you're 40 or you're 50, you're 60, you're 70, age does not matter with the Millionaire Money Map. All that matters is your desire and inside you the fire that you have to change your life. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is the game plan for you. And before we stop, follow this channel. I don't want you to miss out on any segments of the Millionaire Money Map. We'll see you soon.